Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So basically today I just wanted to take a couple minutes and share my first impressions on Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition here. The game dropped a couple days ago and I've been enjoying the hell out of it. I got the digital download the midnight of release. It's too bad I couldn't get the physical copy, but I didn't feel like waiting a week for my pre-order, considering the fact that pre-orders are delayed right now for me due to the coronavirus. So yeah, I just stuck with the digital download. First things first though, I want to mention real quick for those of you that watched my Let's Plays, I'm not going to be doing a Let's Play on this game or the Future Connected for quite a while. I'm thinking August or September I'll start doing a Let's Play of this and Future Connected. I want to give everyone a chance to play the game themselves first, including me. I want to play it off camera first. And just, I want to let the hype wear down a little bit, you know? I don't just want to rush into playing this on camera. So yeah, look forward to that in August or September. And yeah, basically, holy crap. Right now, well, also I want to mention this is a spoiler-free video. I'm not going to be exploring anywhere other than the beginning of Colony 9 here. I'm not going to be talking late-game spoilers. I haven't played Future Connected at all yet, so I know nothing about that. And yeah, in fact, I was originally going to play Future Connected first. But what ended up happening was I started playing the main game here, and now I'm totally addicted. I can't just shut this off and go play Future Connected now. That won't work. So I'm going to play the main game first, and then I'm going to do Future Connected. I feel like that would be better anyways. But yeah, first things first, let's talk about the fucking graphics. Because oh my god, what a major overhaul this is. The character models look phenomenal, especially during cutscenes. Especially during the cutscenes. Everything is so buttery smooth. The characters have so much more expression on their faces during, like, every moment of the damn game. Like, you just feel more emotion from these characters. Especially the eyes. I find the eyes really show the most amount of expression out of everything. The eyes and the facial movement and everything. It's great. It's like, it's on the same level of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 expressiveness, if not better. I find this game overall to be more polished than Xenoblade Chronicles 2. They probably reworked the engine quite a bit because holy crap, this game looks phenomenal. I know it's sharing the same engine as Xenoblade 2 and Torna, but it looks so much more polished. So yeah, it's bloody great. The environments look fresh, everything looks great. Updated as fuck. I know on handheld mode the game suffers the same problems as Xenoblade Chronicles 2 where it doesn't look quite as good, but honestly, it's fine. For me at least. It's not that big of a deal, I find. The cutscenes still look great. The game still looks great itself. It doesn't look bad on handheld, by any means. And yeah, everything just looks great. Now, here, I'm going to start walking this way. I've been walking in circles for 3 minutes. Now, when it comes to the progression system of this game, I'm finding it's the exact same as the original game when it comes to progression. It's the same as the 3DS and Wii version, but I'm finding, personally, I don't know if it's just me, but I find I'm leveling up faster. Like, levels are coming to me faster, I don't have to grind as much as I did in the original version. Like, I don't know. I like to do some side quests in this game, but I'm not crazy about doing a shit ton of them when I'm just trying to get through the story on my first playthrough. And I'm finding I just don't have to grind as much as I did in the original version. I haven't had to stop and just fight enemies anywhere. I've just been coasting through the game pretty well. As long as you make sure to fight enemies along the way and don't completely ignore them, I find the progression system is a lot more smooth. I find there's a lot less grinding. And yeah, so that's a thing. I feel like, yeah, I just feel like you level up faster. I don't know if it's just me. Let me know what you guys think. Another thing I want to mention, the frickin' updated quest system. This is my favorite part about this frickin' definitive edition. Oh my god. You guys that played the original, you know how big of a deal this is. In the original, you couldn't track your quests, but in this one, you can set a quest as active. For example, I have Catch's kidnapping as an active quest. And instead of having to rely on the internet to find a specific character NPC location or scouring the bloody affinity chart here, looking for a specific character at a specific time, you don't have to do that anymore because the game straight up tracks your quests and it tells you exactly where the NPC is that you're looking for, or the specific collectible that you're looking for is, or the specific enemy that you're looking for is. You don't have to perform a wild goose chase to find what you're looking for with quests. The game just tells you exactly where to fucking go, and it's great. It feels more in line with like Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Breath of the Wild in that manner. Same with the fact that the overblown map here, or the blown up map, whatever you want to call it, it shows every single quest available in an area. It didn't do this in the original. In the original, you just had to fucking guess where quests were. It didn't show where they were on the overhead map. In the original, it would show where quests are in the top right corner map there. The little mini-map would show you where a quest is if you're in the vicinity of it. But never before have we gotten the ability to see where every bloody quest is in an area. It's so much more streamlined, and personally, I actually feel like doing side quests now. I actually feel motivated to 100% this game, simply because I can actually know what quests I have left in an area just by looking at the map, and I can track them better. So it's a lot more streamlined in that fashion. I'm very impressed with that. It makes the quests a lot more fun to do. They're less time consuming, they're less annoying. It's like the biggest update this game got. I know the graphics look like the biggest overhaul, but I swear to God the quest system needed it the most. Next. Let me see here. I have a little list written down of things I want to talk about here in this video, because I'll forget. The appearance changer, this is beautiful, because in the original game, if you dressed up your character in like the best of the best gear at all times, oftentimes you would look a little goofy because frickin' outfits would be mismatched. And I don't know, it was interesting, but I like having the addition here to just change what you want to look like at all times without affecting your stats. I don't know, it adds such a layer to, like, I don't know, when you want to look a certain way in a cutscene after a boss fight, or if you want to look a certain way in a certain area of the game, you can just do that without having to affect your stats and your gems over here. You can leave this alone and just play dress up over here. It's great. Everyone can match, everyone can look the way you want them to. It's bloody fantastic. I love it. Right now I have everyone looking quite standard for the sake of this video. I don't want to spoil any of the new outfits. There's a bunch of new outfits in this game, actually. Like a lot. Actually, did I spoil any of the new outfits? I don't think these are new outfits at all. Maybe this one's new for Ryan. I don't know. I don't think it is. But yeah, there's new outfits. It's great. There's a lot of fan servicey outfits. Oh my god. They added more swimsuits and all that jazz. So if you're into that, there's plenty of dress-up options. And you could play the entire game in this, like this. I could play the entire game with like shirtless Shulk or fucking shirtless Melia or shirtless Charla or whatever, and I wouldn't have to worry about stats or anything being affected. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Next thing I wanted to talk about is the updated soundtrack. So yeah, you have the option now to listen to the new remastered soundtrack or the original. Both sound great. Personally, I like to listen to the remastered soundtrack just because this game feels like a new experience with the new graphics and the new updated everything else. So I feel like having an updated soundtrack to go with it just feels great. But I like that it's left open to you. Like, if you want to listen to the original soundtrack, go ahead. But me personally, I like to leave the original soundtrack with the original game, and I like to have the remastered soundtrack with the new remastered game. That's just me. And yeah. Here, let me fight this lake flame. But yeah, other than that, this game, at its core, they really left this game the way it was back in the day. Other than updating it, the game is very much true to itself. True to its core. They didn't inherently change too much. It doesn't feel like, oh my god, what is this game? You know, it doesn't feel like... I don't know how to word this properly. They kept this game true to its core. That's basically what I'm trying to say here. It doesn't feel that much different from the original, other than the fact that they updated some quality of life things. The combat is the exact same. Actually, with the combat, it lets you know if you're at the side of an enemy or behind an enemy. So it makes it easier to perform those moves without having to guess. But yeah, other than that, everything else is pretty well the same. They left everything intact, and to be honest, that's preferable. That's preferable. I feel like if they changed too much, then it wouldn't feel like Xenoblade Chronicles anymore. And that's what I love about this remake. It still feels like the original Xenoblade, just updated to all fuck. And it's great. And the auto-run feature. If you press the up button on your D-pad, you can fucking auto-run. You don't have to hold the up button. You don't have to hold up the entire time. I know sometimes that would get exhausting in the original when you're just trying to swim across a giant lake or trying to get to a specific area. It's nice. Also, the autosave feature is very welcomed. And yeah, I think that's about it. That's about all I wanted to mention for my first impressions video. I hope you guys are enjoying this game as much as I am, because this is bloody phenomenal. I'm excited to 100% this game for the first time. I'm gonna dump many hours in this. And yeah, that's about all for this video. I'll see you guys for some more Zelda Breath of the Wild. That Let's Play is getting wrapped up pretty soon. I'm assuming I got about 5 or 6 more episodes of Breath of the Wild, and then I'm done. I only have a few shrines left until I can get the Master Sword in that game, and then head to Hyrule Castle and beat Ganon, so yeah. Thanks for watching. This was my first impressions video, and yeah. On a final note, one more thing. Does the Monado not look exactly the same as it did in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 in the DLC update? Like, it looks the exact same as it did in Xenoblade 2 DLC, but I don't know. That's about it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Zelda Breath of the Wild. Peace.